Hi, I'm Wordy Penix. I own the Portsmouth Pizzeria. I've been in business for 6 years since its opening. The one thing I like about pizza the most is it's very diverse. People think that pizza is just a pepperoni and sauce and crust, but you can do a lot of different things with pizza. I think that's why I like it so much. And our pizza's so good because we make it the old-fashioned way. We put a lot of love and attention to detail into it, and that's what makes us the best.
Some of the things that are special about our pizza, the cheese, we use a 50-50 blend mozzarella provolone. And what's different about our cheese is we use a very low moisture, high quality cheese. So as you can tell, there's not a whole lot of grease on top of this pizza, whereas other pizzas you'll get a lot of grease on there. We use a pork sausage. It doesn't have any fennel in it. The green peppers and mushrooms we actually just prepped up earlier today. You missed the prep crew. And then our sauce we hand make ourselves here. And the dough is the best dough that we can find. We don't use a press. We don't oil our pans. You can kind of see some of the dust that we use here. It's just flour and cornmeal mix. And we do that to hand toss our dough and to also cut down on any extra grease or oil that you'll find on your pizzas other places.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Portsmouth Pizzeria, and I've been working here for about 4.5 years now. I have to say my favorite part about working here is getting to meet all of our new customers and working with our current customers on a personal level when you dine in our restaurant.
I had to do a lot of research because the only thing I knowed about pizza when we started was how to eat it. So I had a lot of research to do to learn how to make pizza, to learn how to slap a dough. It took us 5 years to develop about 4 years to develop our sauce. So we make our own sauce now. When we first started, we didn't. And that's how it all began. Yeah, it's our recipe. All of us can make it. A lot of people that when they make their own sauce, they just they develop a recipe and they don't let anybody else see it. But I didn't want to have to come in on my day off and make sauce, so I taught everybody, Sean, Sarah, my youngest son, we all know how to make it. People gets all, mystified about pizza sauce, but pizza sauce is really very basic. It's just like a spaghetti sauce, and no matter what pizza, where you eat it, the sauce has got the same ingredients. It just depends on how much of each ingredient you use. The spices and herbs are all basically the same. So, oregano, basil, garlic, salt, pepper. What I found, your three most important components of your pizza that affects your taste the most is your dough, your sauce, and your cheese. The type of cheese you use, the type of crust you use, that all affects your flavor. I didn't really think that dough was that big of a deal until I started making pizza and tasting different doughs, and then you could tell a big difference. Two cheese blend, it's a mozzarella and a provolone. They use the provolone for flavor and the mozzarella for texture. So mozzarella melts and flows real good, and provolone has a stronger flavor. And then we also, here we use cheddar on some pizzas, and we'll use Parmesan, which gives it a lot different, a more hearty flavor.
I'm Sean, and I've been with Portsmouth Pizzeria for 6 years. We have the best pizza around because we have wonderful ingredients, we have a wonderful company, and we have, most of all, wonderful customers. We use absolutely the best ingredients we can find. We make our own sauce. We hand prep all of our produce that comes through the doors. We do everything that we can here to make sure that the product you get is the absolute best. And I get to see, smiles on faces and making people happy. That's what it's all about. Our oven is very different. It's stone deck. It's heated from underneath. That's a lot better than a lot of convection ovens around here because the convection ovens don't really cook the pizza all the way through. They just brown the top really well, and you get a gummy, underdone crust on the bottom. Our pizza oven, we get everything done from top to bottom all the way through. Our method is a combination of what a lot of people do, but it's all the right things. And that's what sets us apart. We do all the right things in here. We don't skip any steps or cut any corners. We're always open to finding locally grown produce and products and things like that. Finding a product that is good for our needs and also at a price point that we can give it to our customers without breaking the bank. That's the challenge.
The hardest part about starting a business would be you don't realize how much work it is until you start. A lot of people start a business they want to be their own boss, or they think they'll make a lot of money right off. But honestly, that's kind of fantasy when you really get into it. You realize that you have to work really hard to get to be your own boss and to make the money that you initially started to make.
Let me give you 3 good reasons why I like running a pizza shop. The first reason is you get to make beautiful food, delicious food that people love. I mean, no matter what time of day it is or what's going on in your life, you want pizza. The second reason is it gives you a sense of satisfaction knowing that this is something that you've done with the help of your crew. You've built this and you made it yours. The third reason is you have the freedom and the ability to deal with each problem individually. You don't have a set script that you have to follow, because every problem that you come up against is not the same. So you need a little bit of flexibility to deal with each problem individually the way it is.
You know, the most important part of our business is the customers. Customers are what matters most to us and to our philosophy as a business. We want to make the customers happy, so therefore we're happy. If we have a happy customer, we have a happy life.
You know what the nice thing about videotaping a pizza shop
is eating the pizza, Patrick. Check this out.